Hey Gearfax friends, welcome back. Today we've got out the Casio CTK-3000 again. I've already made a demo showing a lot of the sounds of this one. Due to a glitch in that particular video though, we missed out on the bit about sampling, so I'm going to show you that now. What I've got is my little Chaos pad, or K-oscillator. That gets plugged in through a little 3.5mm cable, same at the other end into the back of the CTK-3000. When you're not actually sampling, it just works like an amplifier. That is, the CTK-3000 works just like an amplifier. Nice bright clear sound. Let's switch on the sampling button and a message comes up simply saying that it's waiting. So what happens now is I input a sound. When it hits a certain level of decibels, it'll begin recording and it'll do a sample, which lasts for about 2 seconds. Now because that sample is going to be applied chromatically through all the keys, I'm just going to do a straight sample with one note. There you go. And it goes back to the voice name after that 2 seconds so that you know that the sample is complete. And it's now stored in voice number 401. Now I've just shifted the position of the camera because we need to be able to see the keypad for this one. We've got sound number 401, which is the first of our sampled tones. Just off the screen there you might be able to see that 401 to 411 are sampled tones. They're actually all the same tone. You can do one sample, and what each individual tone from 401 to 411 will do is actually run that sample through a kind of a filter, usually relating to pitch. But rather than explain that too much, we'll just go through and have a listen. I'll just raise the volume a little bit. And as you can hear, we run into the usual problem with sampling, which is that it slows down as you go down in the notes and it speeds up as you go higher. More advanced samplers will get you around that problem, but this is a very basic, very simple and very fun sampler, and the algorithms coming up from 402 to 411 will show us how the CTK-3000 brings a bit more life to this sample. So let's go on to 402. So this is called loop 1, and as you can hear it's different to the first algorithm, which was just playing the sample once. We are now looping it. Let's try a chord. So that gives us a nice long consistent sound. So by pressing plus we'll go up to 403, which is loop 2. This one has a subtle difference in that as the loop tails off, the pitch rises. Quite an interesting effect. On to 404, which is loop 3. Same sort of a thing, but this time the pitch goes down. So as long as you hold the key, it'll stay steady. But when you release, we have an aftertouch that drops the pitch. Let's go on to 405. This is a pitch algorithm now. So you can hear there, the pitch starts low, comes to a center point, and then rises in the aftertouch. Let's try a chord. And it just gets weirder from there. From 406 to 411, I'll just play you the sample algorithms and that'll give you an idea of how it varies. Tremolo effect there. So now you've heard all 10 algorithms. Let's go right back to 401 at the beginning and we'll bring the K-oscillator back. This time I'm just going to record a straight tone. So I press sampling again. It's waiting. Just a nice straight organ sound there. We now have a chromatic instrument. Playing the sample once. The loop mode works well with tones like this that are just flat and consistent because it gives us a never-ending note with each key press. And once again, I'll run through all the algorithms. And finally, and there it is, the 10 pitch and volume based algorithms of the Casio CTK-3000 sampler. Of course, that's not where the CTK-3000 ends. It is also a pretty good keyboard with a whole lot of sounds and rhythms as well, so I'll put up a link to that other video. It's got a reasonably nice feel, and it's got some lessons on board as well, and a pitch bend wheel down the side here too, which is also very handy. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and please leave a comment. I like to respond to every comment that comes my way, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Gear Facts.